Alright, whoop-a-doo-doo. Alright, let's see. What character was it? It wasn't Flappy Skin or Sparkles, that was Bean. Let's see, what do we have? We have a mine. Oh. Oh, I got 16. Alright. Bunch of rats in here. This is the one with the bear in it. Oh, God. Alright. We're gonna go fight this bear now. Now, I gotta be careful with that, because this dark as shit, and the sun is glaring into my eyes. Did I put anything into physics? I don't know if I did. Oh, Lord. Caught him the bleed at the end. Drake Talisman, pretty good. Alright. Another boss done. So what I'm gonna do from now on is I'm gonna, just to prevent the ridiculous amount of alt-tabbing I'm gonna end up doing. Just do like 2 or 3 bosses and then go ahead and update the counter up top. Unless I die. Deaths I'll go ahead and update immediately. Because, you know, people love seeing when you die. You know, I've never died in this run, though. There's never a time where I've actually died in this run. Never at all. Regardless of what you all may say. Even though there's a giant counter up top, I've never died. I'm actually quite infallible. Yes, I'm perfect in every way whatsoever. You know, I really shouldn't talk that much trash, because it was 100% gonna get turned against me. Is that a... Oh yeah, that was a dude. Wow. They really followed me. see. Is that a smithing stone one? It is. Really want to get a 2. But I can get 2s and 3s coming up. And they're not necessarily wholly important at the moment anyway. I'd rather have a lot of normal smithing stones at this point than the sombers. The sombers are really super easy to come across once you start getting them. I feel like there are only so many smithing stone 8s, 7s, and 6s in the game at the moment. But one of those things that I'll just figure out in time. You know, normally I wouldn't stress about these fucking random enemies. But I really have to be careful here because I'm limited in the amount of attempts that I have in this. I want to say my one condition for this challenge is all, well, obviously, yeah, all bosses are defeated. Obviously, that's the one condition. That's the only one condition. It's just a question of who I want all my lives to be on, right? Do I want to be Renala? No, not Renala. Fucking Melania? Or do I want to spend all of them on Radon? Alright, I will mark off 2 bosses now. Alright, so I muted myself there for a second. Had to think about what I was gonna do. Oh shit, I forgot to update the bosses. Oops. Oops. God damn. Like, I'm over here failing. That was very noobish of me, indeed. Alright, so now we're gonna continue. This is Miranda Blossom, I believe. I think I'm gonna start pushing my... I'm gonna push my endurance 2 points. Because Morgott I can defeat rather easily, but since I've imposed a life restriction on me, I can't just get the Ectus medallion like I want to. My lives are completely beholden to Radon and Melania, honestly. And Melania, not that much, because Melania, I feel like I could have a lot of success against her. It's really Radon. I don't know if you all were here, or some of you were here, or weren't here last night. It was pretty late for my East Coast people. But I talked about how I really haven't faced Radon as much as I would like to. So, it's one of those things where little things here that would get me killed, I can't just partake in that anymore. But ultimately, I want to use this run as an opportunity to start doing other runs in Elden Ring. Deathless runs, ultimately going to hitless, and then level 1. A level 1 clear. Alright, the Miranda Flowers defeated. But we'll keep moving on. Yeah, I could do this. I could put the Scar skill on, get a couple more points and everything. Points is quite a lot. But I don't want to use this. The cost. The cost of taking more damage, I don't necessarily enjoy that. Especially for a run like this. I'd rather stay alive. However, I do believe a lot of hitless runs do employ the services of the source heals. Alright. These imps you do have to be very careful of. They are bastards. I don't think anyone likes these imps, especially like the bigger ones, but I think this is the gank fight dungeon. Which wouldn't surprise me if it was. Man, of course. If this is the gank fight, it is. It was actually the cleanest I've done that at this level. I'm gonna use this opportunity to update the boss counter and change it to nighttime. Start getting some endurance as well. 20 bosses. Very close to 10%. Yeah, that's it. The corn shark. See, when I alt tab in this game, it's something I gotta just do. I wish I could just have, like... Is there a way, like, I can have someone update that shit? Or do I have to give someone my, like, OBS? No, Ricky is right. I cannot let the corn shark get me. Yeah, I have to update in OBS. Is there another thing I could do to, like, have it so it's not OBS, so I could do it, like, on my phone or something? Alright. Alright, you all. This is, So, the main thing that I have to worry about is taking as low amount of deaths as possible going into DLC. But if there was a way to... Outside of the stream, if there was a way to update that shit... Because I'm just gonna wait until after I finish this section of the game to update again. I think every 2-3 bosses is a good... But yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting set of me having awareness of what's going on in the game is gonna be very, very important. I could I could go to Altus to get my weapon right now if I wanted to. But the issue is, right? Would I die at any point in getting it? Either way, with like the first Radon, I do also have to be. I have to also be incredibly careful and safe. I'm gonna alt tab again. I'm gonna edit this thing.